Hello Colts, I'm Olivia Joes with your world news this week. In Madrid, an animal frenzy went to the streets. 8 camels and a llama from a nearby circus escaped and wandered around the city. While citizens enjoyed a free show of the random animals, the owners were mortified and blamed animal rights activists who have done this in the past. On a more devastating note, Friday, November 5th, a massive oil tank exploded in a West African country, Sierra Leone. A total of 115 people perished, with over 100 other burn victims. Medical supplies are thinning out as hospitals are gaining full capacity. This country also had a devastating crisis involving around the Ebola virus as well as an ongoing climate crisis. The country has been in mourning for the past week and will continue. For more information about this country and places to donate, visit rescue.org/Sierra Leone.
I'm Tristan Metherall, filling in for Samuel D. Leeds. As of November 8th, Republican Representative Nancy Mace introduced legislation that could support the process of legalizing recreational marijuana for people 21 years and older, and also adding a tax to it. This bill would act as a compromise between the differing parties. Congress is still deeply divided, and lawmakers and press are still torn about which way the bill will go before the 2022 year. Joe Biden had a huge victory this week. The House passed a $1.2 trillion infrastructure bill. This bill is the largest physical infrastructure bill in history. The passing of this bill fulfills a part of Biden's Build Back Better plan.
Hello, Cedar Cliff. My name is Wyatt Rhodes, and I'm here with your political debriefing from last week. It's been a whirlwind of a week for both parties, with the November election season coming to an abrupt close. Focusing on Pennsylvania first, Republicans saw a huge bump this season in smaller appeals courts, filling newly open seats. On the mayoral front, Democrat Ed Gainey became the first black mayor of Pennsylvania's second most populous city, Pittsburgh. The 5-term state House member won after being heavily favored against Republican Tony Marino. Looking north to New York City, Democrat Eric Adams defeated his long-shot opponent, Curtis Sliwa. Down south in a hotly contested Virginia gubernatorial race, Trumpist Republicans rejoiced after, quote, regaining their Virginia from Dems. Glenn Youngkin ultimately won the election by appealing to the white majority suburbs of Virginia's western counties. This election cycle could be a forecast for the 2024 elections, with Republicans bouncing back after an unimpressive 2020. As always, my name is Wyatt Rhodes, and this has been your political briefing.
Hi, my name is India Vroman, here with your local news. Dickinson College has recently made a statement saying that they are changing the names of different resident halls and campus gateways to honor former slaves that have worked there and, quote, recognize more diverse historic contributions to the school, end quote. The formerly known Cooper Hall is now being named the Spradley Young Hall after Robert Young and Henry Spradley, 2 former African-American employees that integrated the campus during the 1800s. Another area of the campus named the East College Gate is now being changed to Pinky Gate, named after Carrie and Noah Pinky. The 2 siblings were African-American food sellers during the late 19th and early 20th century. More changes are expected to be shared with the public within the next couple of weeks, talking more about the sudden cause for this change and other parts of the campus that plan to be renamed.
Hi, and welcome back to your school sports update. The varsity football team took on Lower Dauphin in the first round of district playoffs on Friday. The Colts started out hot with 2 touchdowns in the first quarter, including a defensive score from Evan Ziegler. Lower Dauphin put up a fight, but the Colts came out with a win. 31-18, they'll take on Shippensburg in the second round of playoffs this weekend. Make sure you come out and show your school pride. Roll Colts.
I'm Tristan Metherall with this week's music segment. This past week, the West Shore Marching Band competed at Nationals. They walked away with a 3rd-place win in their division, as well as the award for Best Music. Way to go, Marching Band, and what a way to end the season.
Hi, it's Aiden Lacey with This Week in Fashion. Harry Styles is definitely one of the most monumental artists of the 21st century. From fashion to music, Styles seems to have it all together. Like Harry, his fan base holds a top spot for one of the most fashionable fandoms of our time. On October 30th, Harry encouraged his fans to attend his concert just for the spooky season, or what many of his fans call Harryween. Fans crowded the streets of New York City dressed as anything from Strawberry Shortcake to Mermaid Man from SpongeBob. Those who were not dressed in costumes did not fail to break the internet with their creative show-stopping outfits. And of course, Harry performed his set while dressed as Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz.
Hi, I'm Olivia Arndt, filling in for Andrew Benyaka for this week's Pop Culture. Breaking news are in the music world. Travis Scott is under fire for what transpired this weekend at his concert. Due to poor security, a stampede of people rushed his concert, which trampled people in the mosh pit, which resulted in the death of 8 people. Over in the music world, Wicked fans are getting a film adaptation of the big hit musical Wicked. Beloved Broadway star Cynthia Erivo is said to be playing Elphaba, a pop princess and Broadway veteran. Ariana Grande is going to be playing the role of Glinda.
from fashion and music, stylist has, yeah, I'm gonna start it from fashion and music. Is that what we're doing in my segment? Yeah. Okay, got it.
Guys, and then set up a Love Broadway star.
Okay.
Aribo? I would say Aribo. Aribo? I would say Aribo.
Yeah, say Ariba.
Arrivo. La la la.